alongside Mike and Jason. Welcome to Theory Thursday. Today's guest, Raymond DiGiorgio. Hello there. Welcome to Theory Thursday. Today's guest is Raymond DiGiorgio.
We all shared?
Welcome to Theory Thursday. Today's guest is Raymond DiGiorgio. We will be starting momentarily.
Ciao, è giovedì! Sai cosa vuol dire? Andiamo!
Yeah. Well, hello there. Welcome to Theory Thursday. I'm your host, MikeRuggirello. Meet my incredible, super timely Jason Thomas.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. As always, please like, share, and subscribe, and go to our YouTube channel. And please subscribe to that one. Give us some love on there. Also, like to find out where you guys are from. Put that in the comment section. And if you have any questions for the guys, please put that in the comment section, and I will relay them and also answer questions as I go. Also like to thank Mr. Dave Wright of SWR Video Productions, and also our sponsors. Let's give it up for Singular Sound Beat Buddy. Yep. Kurt Mangan Strings, and also Mad Hatter Guitar Products.
Yeah.
I think I handled business, Mike. I think it's back to you. Yeah.
Say hello to Jeff Bonham. He's right here. He's right behind us. And we bring you a very special guest today. The extremely generous and very, very humble and lovely man, Raymond DiGiorgio.
Thank you, too kind, man. Thank you. Thanks
Welcome.
for having me.
You know
Thank you
it.
for having me.
Yeah.
Brother.
Yeah.
Very cool to be
Always
here.
a
Thank you so much, man.
It's our pleasure, man. We're looking forward to it. Loving the fat jams.
Right?
Why? I mean,
Pun
intended.
Right.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I think there's a video of me out there called Fat Man Rocky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's on YouTube if you search.
No.
Yeah.
You know, I say that with love.
Right.
You know, yes, the grooves and the tone are as big as the gentleman sitting before us. So, Ray, you know, it's so cool sitting here with you right now.
Right.
I've known you a few years. We
Yeah.
go way back.
Yeah.
You know, this gentleman right here, he's the guitar player of RDG, an instrumental band that he has started with some great friends of his.
Yep.
Let's give a little shout out to your band members.
Let's say to the guys, man, Darren on bass guitar.
What's up, Darren?
You got Brian Murray on the drums and Brian Dixon on keyboards. Love you guys, man.
And RDG stands for?
The Raymond DiGiorgio group.
Of course it does.
And there would be no group without them, man. And
I got a little riff for the Raymond DiGiorgio group right here, okay? Here you go, watch this one. And then da 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 la da. Yes.
the Rocky theme.
It's the best I can do right now.
Back up.
Yeah, tune time.
Back, yeah.
Right?
So anyhow,
Tune up here.
we're gonna have, this is a very Italian theme. It's a very Italiano theme today. We got
That's
the
right.
Ruggirello interviewing DiGiorgio.
That's right.
And
Wait, I got to sport off my awesome sweat rag.
let's talk about it.
This thing's the beast. So we've got the limited edition Star Wars T-shirt, all right, that Mike has so kindly given me because I pretty much sweat like a pig regardless of what the temperature is. So I just wanted to shout out to the awesome T-shirt.
Oh man, thanks.
The new
man.
sweatshirt.
You
Love
know
it,
what?
man.
You know, just because Jason and Dave and I, and of course Dylan, our new associate to Theory Thursday, we like to give away things. So aside from that Star Wars rag, I'd like to also talk about our sponsors. You know, Raymond, he likes 10 gauge. I know a few things about him. I know he likes 10 gauge strings. So us here at Theory Thursday, I wanted to give you a few things from our sponsors.
Look at you, man. You're too kind, man. You have to do
I
that.
got you. These are our custom set from Kurt Mangan. These are for you, my friend.
thank you so
And we
much.
got some goods from Mad Hatter Products. This is the
Sweet.
business cards and some pics.
Sweet.
That'll give you the rundown. If you notice that the cables, well, not you, but Jason and I, we use these cables that. Whoop. Is that like we talked about
We're
that?
good,
Didn't
right?
we?
Yeah.
I apologize, but the Mad Hatter cables right here, and they're known for doing
Right.
solderless systems. We can talk about that, you know, a little later. Excellent product though. Thank you, Ed.
Very cool. Thank you.
So some more stickers, Beat Buddy
These
stickers.
are going all over the studio. by the
Good.
way.
We want that.
All over the studio.
And as you can see, Raymond is a lefty.
That's right.
You're our first lefty. This is episode 22, and you know, this looks pretty cool.
Right,
We
it's
got
pretty-
kind of like a
pretty-
sword fight thing going on right here.
Yes.
This,
Watch out, don't gingerly touch your tits.
Right.
We just
a
did.
tip. Gotta be careful.
We gingerly touched our
That's
tips.
right.
Yeah.
We doink.
We doinked. So I'm very excited. I'm in a great mood. Jason, how you doing? You in a good mood?
Good, yeah.
And I did give Jason a very strange intro. I said the incredible timely. And what I meant by that is that he was a little late today. And And it's okay. Most of us are late. Considering what's going on in the world, take your time and be safe, right? As long as you get to the destination where you're going in life, doesn't matter if you're late, as long as you get there. Right, Jason?
Exactly. Whatever you say, Mike.
Whatever you say, man. It's all good.
Yeah.
Sure, brother.
You know, aside from the guitar debacles and guitar lesson, we're going to add a new dynamic to today's show. And we're going to give away a singular sound Beat Buddy. And what we have decided here at Theory Thursday, this is what the box looks like. And you open it up like this, and there lies the machine. Anyhow, one of you lucky viewers will get one of these. And this is how. And this is also inspired by Raymond DiGiorgio's piece of music that's going to be supporting the timeline. 4 weeks from now, I'm going to announce the winner of the Beat Buddy. One of you. So 4 weeks from now, I'm going to say, on episode 22, what was the magic word?
The word of the day. The magic word.
And the word of the day, Raymond, what is it?
Abundanza.
Abundanza. So remember, people, this is how you're going to stay engaged. You're going to watch this show next. Da-da! Yes. Anyway, that's how we're going to find out who's watching. And you know, I thought about it too. Went a little deeper with this idea. If it goes 4 weeks from now and you guys are into it, you want to win the Beat Buddy, when we announce it, if there are multiple winners, or not winners, what I meant to say, if multiple comments, then Dave and Jason and I, we're going to do a pool, and we're going to put all of your names in a hat, and then we're going to let Dylan, the new camera lady of our camera, what are we going to call her? She's our camera switcher girl?
The assistant.
She's our assistant technician?
Yeah, we'll call her assistant technician.
Our assistant technician, Dylan, will be drawing the name out of the hat on episode 26. Am I getting my math right? This is episode 22. 4 weeks from now. Remember, that's how we're going to win the Beat Buddy. So the magic word, or how do we say it? The today's word.
Abundanza.
Okay, you heard it here. So let's commence with this. Let's jam. You guys want? We're gonna do some more music. I'm gonna change the Beat Buddy. That last groove is Rock 2 at 105 BPM. You know, you said you needed that AC/DC groove for the theme music.
Right.
So this is gonna be really cool. In those 4 weeks from now, when it's time to announce the word of the day, we're gonna play countdown music. We're gonna offer you 30 seconds. And what's that tempo? Okay, it's 144 on Rock 1, and listen to what the music's gonna be, because you're gonna hear me just announce it. Are you ready?
Ready? We're gonna try that thing.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go for it.
This is the announcement music for the winner of the Beat Buddy on episode 26. Is that gonna work?
Sure, why not? I think we do it.
Yeah.
Force it.
Ada!
Oh! It's gonna be like this. Everybody, what is the word of the day on episode 22 with Raymond DiGiorgio? That's very good. You're ready to go and elaborate. Yeah, baby, give us a... Anyhow, that was great. So I think it's, you know, why don't up the ante a little bit on the show? Get you guys to, we want to give away some Beat Buddies. We want to give away some Beat Buddies, right? So anyhow, how are you doing out there? Write in some comments, check in, say, hey, say hi to Ray.
What's up, Facebook, YouTube, baby?
That's right. So, hey, you feeling good? I'm feeling
man.
good. This is
I am putty in your hands.
Yes.
Whatever you want, I am there with you. Give it to me now.
How are we looking on what you're doing over there, Jason?
Just trying to tag in, you know.
Wow, look at the delay. You can see me. Did you see that?
Yeah, pretty cool.
That's so funny. You
Very
gotta love
cool.
it. Well, it's time to jam.
I like the sound of that.
I did want to talk about your guitar.
We could do that.
Let's do that for a second. Look at this.
Right.
This is we're in San Diego, and this is a San Diego company, Carvin Guitar.
Yep.
That's now Kiesel.
Now Kiesel Guitars. I've been very fortunate to be with Kiesel Carvin since the early 2000s, and local-based company, made in the USA, all made USA, custom shop, just ridiculous finishes, and this is a custom lefty bolt, and I've got Seymour Duncan pickups in it. They call it the Everything X. It's got a mini JB4, the duck bucker,
Yep.
and a little 59 in front, and it's one of my probably pretty close to my number one.
I
but,
love the color. I know we were talking about this. Tell the
Yeah,
audience what
so,
that does.
so that's a telly switch. That kind of.
What's a telly switch, everybody?
So what you got here? Let's see if
Yeah, go ahead and show the tone.
Let's see if I can get a kind of a cleaner sound. So when you're up here, up on the neck pickup, flip this guy and you get both these pickups going. So you get that kind of surfy.
Very clear. I would like to add, Mr. Jeff Kiesel, I read your bio and I was very impressed with you and your father and what transpired in the past and why you are resurrected the brand. I think it's very cool. Great guitars here. Great guitars. That sounded very, very nice. Wow, look at the dual. Wow, that reminds me of Jason's bass. Show Jason that real quick. Look at
Right.
the double. What do we call these?
Oh yeah, I
Skunk
have
straps.
Carvin.
Very
Just
nice.
yeah.
Right, 5-piece neck.
Yeah.
5-piece
With,
neck.
I think it's walnut maple,
Yeah, I have an old custom Carvin 6-string bass.
right?
That's got the it's koa wood and then it's got the whole neck through
Right.
same thing. So yeah, it's pretty nice.
So Raymond, I know
thing.
you're one of the most hardworking, consistent rock musicians in San Diego. You're always
just
playing
keep
with the
busy.
greats.
Right on.
My hat is off to you because when we met Raymond, we were opening up for Uli John Roth and Craig Goldie and what's the other Fender endorsee, Gary Hoey.
Right,
That's how we
Gary
met,
Hoey.
and I had a nice experience doing a couple of those gigs. We also did Tony McAlpine with each
That's
other.
right.
Hey Tony.
That's right.
And Mr. Raymond DiGiorgio with his band RDG, they have stayed nothing but consistent, almost week in, week out for the last 3-4 years that I've been aware, doing the best gigs, the gigs that I want to do. You know what I mean? So I'm proud of you, buddy. Good work.
Thank you.
Carvin and Kiesel are very lucky to have you.
Yeah.
You're representing their equipment impeccably.
I try.
Good. Well, you're
try.
doing.
And I'm very, very lucky to, what few endorsements I have with the guitar and Dean Markley. Love you guys, string-wise.
Dean Markley.
I'm just lucky to be able to do it.
Dean Markley's
What about
not going to get mad at you for playing some Theory Thursday strings, are they?
Not at all, right?
Right? I think even Jason still buys D'Addario's,
No, I'm all straight Megan now, man.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah? You straight mangin' now? Did you
Straight
hear
mangin'.
that? We're straight mangin'.
Megan.
Huh, Jeff? Straight mangin'.
That was great.
We cook up all kinds of new hashtag strange vibes for you. In fact, there's a special hashtag that Raymond DiGiorgio wants to talk
That's
about.
right.
Listen, what is it, man? Inform us.
So everybody knows with the RDG brand, it's the hashtag they don't suck. And
I've seen it.
The funny story kind of behind that and how it came together was there was a guitar player that had a video out on YouTube, and they were kind of an up-and-coming player, and all it was all these kind of famous and semi-famous cats just raving about how great the player was.
Okay.
All right, it cut to this guy and going, oh, how amazing, and the next guy, and I thought, I want to do the opposite of that video.
Smart, because it's memorable.
You know what I mean? So instead of somebody going on
So
about how
you're
great
on
the
that
band
video?
is. No. That was the inspiration for the They Don't Suck.
Now I understand.
And it was actually a show we were doing with Greg Howe a few years ago. Nilly Brosh was on the bill. She was.
Neely's
it was
great.
us, Nilly, and Greg, and Nilly and Greg are the first. They were ground zero. They were the They Don't Suck, and if you look it up, it's both of them, and they're like, you know.
Now I really like what it
Yeah.
means. I like
So-
that how it spawned.
Yeah. So anytime I can kind of get, you know, somebody to shoot that and get it, you know, I do it. And
Do we need to do that, Jason and I, right
Oh yeah,
now live?
oh definitely.
Do we need to like?
I'll get it later also, but you can do it live as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I guess you're gonna have to do some fancy camera work. You got to see me. You got to see me do it, and then we're gonna see
Yeah,
Jason
we
do
can do it
it.
later. I could get it later on my phone.
Or no, we want to go wide angle.
Yeah.
We're gonna do the hashtag. How do we do
So
it?
you basically drop your name, and if you want to promote something or promote the show.
Okay.
You know, hey, Mike and the show, and just want to tell you, RDG, yeah, they don't suck.
Yeah.
Like almost like you feel sad for them. Like,
Yeah, it's like that's bad. Yeah, they don't suck.
Little
they don't-
self-deprecating
they don't
vibe
suck,
going on. Okay, so I think this is where you get to see Jason and I. This is where you get to see Jason and I do what we do. This is how our relationship is based, because we don't know what's going to happen. So, Jason,
You heard about that RDG?
I have heard about RDG.
Yeah,
They don't suck.
They don't suck.
They don't. I'm Mike
yeah.
from Theory Thursday. Who the hell are you?
I'm Jason from TheoryThursday.
Yeah.
And
They don't suck.
They don't suck.
Was that about right?
He killed it.
Yeah.
They don't suck.
Hey,
Yeah, they don't suck. Yeah, they're all right.
I love
They're
it.
not good, but they don't suck.
They don't suck.
Too much fun. How are you doing? I know that we're doing great. Say hello, right where you're from. Here at Theory Thursday, I love the yeah. Please do that. Where are you chiming in from? Say, hey, I'm from New York. I'm from Cincinnati. Hey, what's up from San Francisco? Oh, hey, what's up from Chicago? Anywhere in the world, actually. It doesn't have to be American states. In fact, I think that's what I'm ultimately reaching out to. I want to say hello to all the people in the world. And let's be good to each other. Right, Jason?
Absolutely.
Let's do a little moment of silence for the people in Houston right now.
That's good.
So thank you for that. Wanted to be, touch on some humanity, a little emotionality, because that's what we do. We're honest here. We would love you, and we know that you love us. Tell us about it. Write in the comments. By the way, Jason, how are the comments looking? People
It's
saying
looking pretty good. Yeah, someone's like, play some Slayer. Eh.
pay some Slayer.
And then
Hey, this
Tina
is-
Romanowski says, hey, Ray,
Hey,
Tina's
Tina.
in the house.
Tina, what's up?
And then
Very cool.
Travis McKenzie, yo, from Ramona. And Garrett Cheney from Spring Valley.
Cool. Very cool.
Yeah, Robert Kendall, piece
Right?
of
Hey, everybody, get out there and just keep sharing the video and spread the word, and let's get everybody on this feed. Share it away. And
Hi, Travis. I heard his name, Travis McKenzie.
Yeah.
Is that what he is? Okay. He's a good guy. He spent 3 or 4 hours with me at NAMM this year walking around. That's how we met. It was a really neat way to meet somebody at NAMM.
Nam. It's almost that time.
I know. You know what? I went ahead and went, because I like listening to what you're asking. Someone said Slayer. The best that we're going to do, I'm going to serve up a double bass beat, Metal 9 at 120 BPM. We don't know what we're going to play, but Jeff's going to go. Kind of a funky groove there.
Right.
I'll let you drop your pants, baby.
Give me a key.
Right? Of course,
Or
we'll be
you.
in Eden.
Totally rad. That was a nice E Phrygian. We were blending between Phrygian with a raised third and stock Phrygian. That's the neat thing about jamming, is that we can twist around our thirds if we choose to. Either, I don't know, enough of that. So that was a Metal 9 at 120. Thank you, Jeff, you're ripping. You know, there was a little post earlier this week about singular sound, and there's this, they say that, did you know that when they're putting the algorithms, the beats, the sounds in the machine, they actually hire a session musician.
No way.
And go into a studio, you know, like, for instance, if you wanted to buy the Led Zeppelin kit,
Right.
the good people at Singular Sound do their due diligence, find out what drums that Bonham was using,
And
find a competent player, go do an analog recording, you know, mic up the room, boom, boom, right?
That's amazing, dude.
So Jeff said, hey, I'm actually basically human. So I just want to little love to our sponsor, and Jeff. Jeff is just so much fun to jam with. In fact, Raymond, what is your opinion on this incredible practice tool that we're using?
Right? It's pretty cool, man.
I mean, we sort of sensationalized and turned him into a full-blown band member.
As a closet drummer, I dig it. I really dig it.
Do you like some of the grooves on here?
Yeah.
Like this is Funk 3 in 16ths at 90 BPM, just to give you, you know, every time I choose a different kit or a different style, it has a different kit, which, you know, most of you guys out there that have drum machines, that's not news. It's fun though. It makes things,
Right.
But that's the thing. If you like the funk groove, you can put the rock kit on, mix and match. In fact, I'll do a little demonstration right now, and feel free to accompany.
Right? Yeah, I want to hear it.
So we got some, and then Jason's also using a new piece of gear by Electro Harmonics, the Battalion. He's got compression and distortion. Let's hear a little funk and slap.
All right.
Give me my money's worth.
What are we in?
Whatever, Rip. That was
Hey, okay.
This is Theory Thursday. Oh yeah.
This is long on.
Yeah. Jimmy Page in Radioactive on the Firm. Hey, watch this. I love it. It's like it's kind of a tricky one. And then you push I was lacking. I couldn't find a good funk groove. Yeah. good. Another unpredictable super fat jam. That again, great
I think
job.
that's the
Right back.
that's the tone of the day. So we're going full
Yeah.
on
Right.
jam mode. Yeah.
Well, you know, we said a lot of great things. We talked about the band. Let's talk about your gigs. What's coming up?
So we've got a really neat kind of benefit gig that we're doing for an amazing cause. It's save the date now. It's September 30th. It's going to be at the Marrow in North Park, and this is actually a suicide prevention benefit.
Okay.
For something called Team Anthony. I got some real good friends and fans, and they're actually family of ours. Robert Kennedy and Ellie Kennedy.
Okay.
And this
Great.
is part of their foundation, and it's going to be a kind of an early show from like 2 to 7. I think we're playing along with 3 other bands,
Bless
and
you.
it's just going to be a great. I think a $10 kind of donation to the cause at the door,
And where is this?
the Marrow.
The Marrow. That's right
The
here.
Marrow.
The Marrow is a club
Or
that's
the
very.
Moreau. I think the
Is it Moreau?
they call it the Moreau.
Really?
Are you
But
serious?
We call it the Marrow.
It's a Marrow, like
Get
the
out
Marrow.
of
Had the
town. They
bones.
really.
It used to be called the Ruby Room.
Yeah,
Right.
I played there.
Right?
Room a lot.
Oh,
yeah.
great!
It was.
It's
It's a neat room.
a great venue. Dude.
Yeah.
That stage just has mojo.
Yeah.
And how
mean,
was Mike Keneally?
That was great. That
He
was
played
great.
there last week, so he played with Mike Keneally.
We did Greg Howitt Stewham on Friday night, and then Saturday night.
See what I'm talking about?
Travis Larson.
Great
Dude,
player. I want him on the show. Hey, Travis.
Dude.
Come on the show, bud. I'm ready to book you.
Ridiculous.
Yeah?
Him, Dale, and Jen, ridiculous. Talk about beyond super tight power trio.
Oh, yeah?
Instrumental, melt your face off music.
He's got
And then, of
cool,
course,
great tone.
And then, of course, Keneally.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he had Brian Beller on bass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
love that
And,
guy.
the Beer for Dolphins lineup. And
A
just,
lot of neat songs in
just,
that band.
you know, like,
Yeah, I love
they
Mike.
need to, they need to
you
redo
have
the
that album,
roof.
don't you?
I have a few of his albums,
yeah.
yeah. But I don't
Yeah, they need to fix the roof at that joint, because
Yeah.
it was just,
Really?
yeah.
Like,
like
leaking?
raining asbestos.
No, I mean like they blew the roof off the joint.
Ah.
I got you.
Call a contractor.
You take things so
'cause
literal.
Yeah.
I got to play on a giant lit cube. It was a tight stage.
Oh, like the stage was
And
lit.
if you've been there, they
Uh-huh.
bookended on the front of the stage. They've got these giant plexiglass illuminated cubes, and I got to play on one of those.
Oh, really? Oh, cool.
And it was magical.
That was magical.
was
Yeah, of
magical.
course. Yeah, I can totally see that. Yeah, for certain.
But yeah.
Wow, we started on time and we're 45 minutes in. It goes fast, doesn't it?
Is it really?
It does. Well, let's talk about what.
Wow,
what
that's
Ray,
crazy.
What's Ray using down there? Let's we gotta make a little.
Let's talk about your gear.
So there's no secret to my tone. It's I use a Line 6 pod.
And we normally have a
It's
pedal board cam for you, but
a little
we're not
kidney
doing
guy.
that tonight.
But people know what
it's
the pod
tucked
is.
away back
Yeah.
here. Although loving the Friedman.
Yeah.
Where did this? Yeah,
Loving-
thank you.
loving the
Where did this
Friedman.
come from, Ray? We got gypsy
I don't
hair
know.
in here.
It's not me.
Yeah, for some of you that know me, I get uptight
That's your.
when I don't know.
Right.
When I
That
don't
came
Maybe
out of
that-
your ponytail. That was the one that wasn't
Maybe that
dyed.
was my chest hair when we did the mic.
Maybe you
It's
pulled
just
out. Yeah,
coming
just kind of raked out.
Just so the viewers at
maybe
home.
more
so
of Mike's back
that's
hair.
what
I
we're
think is
talking
what
about.
that is.
Abundance.
I'm going with dog.
So again,
Yeah.
so we're
dog.
that's a serious dust bunny right there.
Dude,
Yeah.
we should name the Dust Bunny.
Yeah.
We're gonna call it Steve.
Yeah, Steve works.
Steve the Dust Bunny.
Steve the Dust Bunny.
Back to topic.
No, I want to talk.
Yeah, Mike is very, side. Good side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So on our wide angle, people can see your Morley.
So I just brought my wah pedal today. It's a Morley wah. I use Morleys because I'm lazy.
Yeah.
There's no switch involved, so you just step on it.
I wouldn't say it's lazy. It's
And
just
you
a
step
different.
up.
It's a simpler. That's great tone.
Very.
Great tone.
There's no switch, so it's just.
Yeah.
And my typical pedal board just has this in it. I'm also running a micropog, kind of get the
yeah.
get the kind of harmony sub-octave, above octave pedal.
You use that for rhythm and stuff?
I use that for rhythm and leads. Yeah, you get a real. I wish I should have brought it. You get a real, just
you would
deep,
like
Yeah, I
that.
love that
deep,
thing. Yeah.
bassy, growly kind of.
Rad.
You know,
I can dig that.
But other than that, I literally run a Line 6 pod. It's a 15-year-old unit. I run that live.
He has that into the front of our Friedman 120. He's using the clean part of the Friedman, and he's plugged into the kidney bean, out of the kidney bean, into the front of the Friedman, direct to the board. But no, we talked about why his tone is so good, because he did some really deep editing, and he was able to buy other kidney beans out there, right?
Yeah, when it first came out, you know, I mean, it was out of necessity. I would love, you know, tube heads or the back of the day, you know, the Marshalls or the Mesa Boogies, but could never afford that stuff. And when Line 6 came out with the pod, which was like a couple $100 back then, or I think like $249 or something, I was like, this is like, it was like a headphone amp. I was really into remember Tom Scholes and the Rockmans?
Yeah.
Remember little, they ran like on 1,000 9-volt or AA batteries.
Yeah,
like shoved like 16 batteries.
And they had like different styles, like by the rock one, by the metal one.
So I had one of those, and I loved it. And when they came out with when Line 6 came out with the pod, I was like, oh, this thing's awesome. And then it, you know, came with a disc, and I kind of jailbreaked it. You know, I just dug into it and really hacked the crap out of it to get
your tone.
Your tone is gnarly.
And then from there, you've just been cloning it ever since. Yeah.
So, and that's the neat thing. You can just hook them up, hit a couple buttons.
That is the most practical freaking thing I have ever heard.
Yeah.
Let's give Raymond DiGiorgio a digital, nice Facebook, YouTube clap.
Innovative.
Very innovative. I mean, dude,
slow clap, innovative.
I'm proud of you, man. You know, I feel like an idiot because, you know, some of these things that I use are, you know, I want to just spill beer on it. You know what I mean? That's what I want to do now. I'm just saying, I kind of want to replicate Raymond's rig.
Dude, I get it all the time at gigs. Guys will come up, and I like when I play live. Half the time I won't even run an amp. I'll just run direct to the front of house.
And you just deal with the
But when I run an
monitors?
amp, I like to run side stage. So instead of my amp being behind me, my amp's side of the stage blowing across the stage. And cats always come up, and they're looking around, and then they look, and they see the pod, and they go, what? It's a pod.
You know,
That's what I'm
Friedman,
running.
he makes a slant. It's, you know, it's a little bit of dough, but you know,
Right,
when Theory Thursday gets successful, I'll buy him one of these. You heard it here on Theory Thursday. It's a slant cab. Friedman makes those.
They're amazing, dude. I've played for
I guess what's
for modelers.
For modelers.
We've got some buddies up north, Barron, a band called Like Mind Protocol. Those guys are heavy.
What are they called?
Like Mind Protocol. Great band.
Okay.
But they're heavy into Friedman. They've got, you know,
the
heads and, you know, the 100-watt head and the, you know, they just.
I bet they sound
But
great.
he's got a few of those Friedman.
The slants.
The wedges, you know.
Yeah.
You know, they're like $8 or $9. They're like $7.99. And ran through one once. It was just amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, just.
And what are you using? You're using a
I've been, you know, I've got it's a Bugera.
which is the picture is on what we display for Raymond on the show. You can see it.
A relatively inexpensive tube head, you know. They're probably $300.
What?
Yeah.
How many watts is that?
55.
55 watts for $300?
Yeah, 300, maybe $399, maybe, you know. But I usually use that in a 212, or I've got a bunch of acoustic. That's all solid state. Acoustic head, acoustic 212.
Those are great.
Yeah.
In fact, that's what I used at our TJ gig when I got beat up.
When we beat you up?
Yeah. Anyhow.
Yeah. So either that, typically.
Just gloss over that.
So we're 50 minutes in. Let's close this baby down. This is Raymond DiGiorgio, Italiano, extraordinaire guitar virtuoso, representing San Diego, and Kiesel Carving Guitars, Dean Markley, and one of the badass guitar players I've ever known and met in my life. You are freaking cool,
right
man.
back at you. Thank you for having me, dude.
We're gonna close it out. We'll see you next week. Who's our guest next week, Jason?
I don't know. You tell me. It's all right.
No, it's not all right.
No, I said you can figure it out while I end the show. So
it's Rush.
So basically, it's Rush. It's getting lead, ladies and gentlemen. So as we do at the end of the show,
Ariel Levine. Hold on a second. Ariel Levine deserves respect. He's a fantastic singer.
Oh,
Ariel,
awesome.
We will see you next week. I can't wait to hear you sing and play guitar in this studio, buddy. Ariel Levine next week, everybody. We will be back. Jason, take it away.
Yeah, so like we do at the end of the show, we want to give Raymond his plugs here. So basically...
And another bald guy.
Another bald guy.
We're going to give him hair plugs.
Yeah, the hair plugs.
I'm going to wear the shirt.
There you go. That works. Yeah,
Oh, man, look at that.
Look at that. So that babushka.
That was so good.
You went full babushka there.
That's right. It's my babushka.
So go check him out at the website, rdgrocks.com.
Yes,
also,
they do.
look him up at Facebook, RDG. Check him out and you can go dive in. He's got a lot of cool stuff on there. And also, just to remind people, September 30th, the suicide prevention benefit, and that is at the Marrow. We talked about that earlier, just to remind you guys.
Thank you, thank you.
And also, thank our sponsors, Singular Sound Beat Buddy, Kurt
Yeah.
and Mangan Strings, and also
My hair.
Mad Hatter Guitar Productions, SWR Video Productions, and our beautiful little switcher right here. Dylan came in. Dylan had one more thing to say. Dylan has that mini version of that Morley. She wanted to tell me that she likes the Morleys too.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you do. That's right.
Yeah, so I think that's it, Mike. I think we're,
It's really hot, and I took my hair out for this last jam.
yeah, it's sticking to your back.
I feel like I'm wearing a cloak.
Yeah.
We're going to end the jam, or the evening, excuse me. I saw that water I've been drinking.
Right.
Rock 7 at 140 BPM. I'm going to do us one more better. Did I say one more better?
One of it.
I try to prod. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm going to do us a solid.
Yeah.
One more. We're going to add John Bonham's
Hope those,
freaking...
those aren't our planes. Yeah.
Let's get John Bonham's kid on here. Really make it bombastic.
And what key are we going in?
Hey. Good night, everybody. We'll see you next week
Peace.
with Ariel Levine.
Thank you, guys.
Dance.
Uh-oh.
Make sure you do it. Come on, Mikey.